disappointing, you know, from our point of view, to after 2 home games after such a strong win at Oxford. You know, we could have put ourselves in a really strong position. Unfortunately, we haven't, but great credit to Shrewsbury and tonight Charlton. You know, to be fair to Charlton, they've been decimated by injuries. You know, they really haven't. They come here, very unlike a Carl team, you know, to get men behind the ball and frustrate us, and, you know, they work the socks off to get the points. So great credit to Charlton and to Carl. You know, he'll get his players back for sure, and he'll be able to go on in the season and probably achieve, or hopefully achieve, what they've set out to do. For us, the tinge of disappointment will be there, but we worked our way at it. We went a bit more direct at times, and we've done our best, and we huffed and puffed, but unfortunately we couldn't break them down.
You mentioned you could have put yourselves in a strong position. It's important to remember we still are in a strong position.
Just keep going. It's such a long season. You tick the games off. You know, our lads now have got to rest, recover. We go to Northampton. We'll take good support to Northampton. You know, we're in a really good position in the league. Our lads work hard, and, you know, as I just said to them in there, you have to respect when teams come here to the DW. They'll come up with different ways to frustrate us. It was no different in the Plymouth game, the Northampton game, but we managed to nick a goal. Tonight, unfortunately, we didn't, and that can be football.
Callum came in for Reece. What was the thinking behind that?
Just a rest. You know, Reece missed a lot of football last year, and to play so many games in a quick succession, to put him under that pressure. We have a good squad around that. You know, it's pleasing that lads get more minutes. Callum comes into the team. You know, Reece was just rested tonight. The games will come thick and fast. Obviously, Reece comes back into the team on Monday after a little break, and it keeps Callum a little bit happy playing as well.
You mentioned that you've come close in the game and you've scored in them other games that were similar. Sammy at the end there, it was agonising, wasn't it?
It's football, because if we'd have won tonight 1-0, it'd be euphoric and we'd all be delighted. You know, just keep going. You know, these leagues are about, you know, it's a long endurance, it's a marathon, you know, and we're doing smashing. You know, to have only lost 3 games to date is a very good stat for our lads. You know, we're not conceding many goals, it's another good stat. But the most important thing in football is scoring. And to be fair, as I've said before, to engage in good games, you know, if 2 teams set up with a certain style, you'll get good football matches. Unfortunately tonight, the 2 teams, and quite rightly by Charlton, I've got, you know, fair play to Carl and his lads. You know, quite rightly, they were disappointed after Southend, so to come and get a clean sheet tonight, fantastic for them. You know, we're a tinge disappointment, but we move on.
And just finally, a message for the fans. They close out the new year. Best wishes to them over the new year.
Best wishes. You know, have a great new year, and, you know, fingers crossed, we keep going, we keep working, and we do our best to make you proud.